Alright, let's dive into something that's equal parts mind-bending and ambitious. Imagine if someone told you the universe isn't just a random explosion of matter, the Big Bang, as we know it, but a meticulously designed, interconnected digital masterpiece. Sounds like sci-fi, right? Well, that's exactly what independent researcher Rodney Bartlett is proposing in his new book, Theoretical Horizons. And here's the kicker. It's not just a wild theory. Bartlett's work has been published in a peer-reviewed journal, which means it's passed the sniff test of the scientific community. So, what's the big deal? Let's break it down. First off, what makes this really interesting is the fusion of quantum physics and philosophy. Bartlett isn't just throwing out a new idea, he's weaving together two fields that rarely sit at the same table. Quantum physics, with its mind-bending principles about interconnectedness, and philosophy, with its timeless questions about human purpose, it's like he's trying to bridge the gap between the smallest particles and the biggest questions about existence. Personally, I think this is where the magic happens. Science without philosophy can feel cold, and philosophy without science can feel abstract. Bartlett's approach feels like a fresh way to tackle both. Now, let's talk about the core idea, the universe as a digital masterpiece. This isn't just a poetic metaphor. Bartlett is suggesting that the universe operates on a kind of cosmic binary code. If you take a step back and think about it, this idea aligns with some of the latest theories in quantum information science, where information itself is seen as the fundamental building block of reality. What many people don't realize is that this perspective could completely rewrite our understanding of the universe. It's not just about stars and galaxies anymore. It's about data, patterns, and interconnectedness. This raises a deeper question. If the universe is designed, what's the purpose? And that's where Bartlett's utopian vision comes in. He's not just stopping at the science, he's extending this idea to humanity's future. Bartlett believes this interconnected universe is guiding us toward a world without suffering, poverty, or war. Now, I'll be honest, this is where things get speculative. It's one thing to propose a new scientific framework, but it's another to leap to a utopian future. In my opinion, this is both the strength and the weakness of his argument. On one hand, it's inspiring to think that science could lead us to a better world. On the other hand, it feels a bit like wishful thinking. What this really suggests is that Bartlett's work isn't just about physics, it's about hope. A detail I find fascinating is Bartlett's journey. This guy has spent 2 decades quietly researching, publishing 19 books, and contributing to platforms like ResearchGate. He's not a household name, but he's clearly dedicated. His interview with Olivia Grace on eBook Radio gives a glimpse into his thought process, and it's clear this isn't just a passion project, it's a life's work. What makes this stand out is the depth of his reflection. Lauren Asher, an international best-selling author, praised his unique way of connecting ideas across space, time, and thought. That's no small feat. But here's the thing, as much as I admire Bartlett's vision, I can't help but wonder about the practical implications. If the universe is indeed a digital masterpiece, how do we decode it? And even if we do, how do we ensure that this knowledge leads to utopia rather than dystopia? These are questions Bartlett doesn't fully answer, and I think that's okay. His work is a starting point, not a blueprint. From my perspective, the real value here is in the conversation it sparks. Whether you agree with him or not, Bartlett's ideas force us to think bigger, to question our assumptions about the universe and our place in it. So, where does this leave us? Personally, I think Theoretical Horizons is a bold attempt to merge science and philosophy in a way that feels both revolutionary and accessible. It's not just for academics, it's for anyone curious about the future of humanity. But here's my closing thought. While Bartlett's vision of a utopian Earth is inspiring, it's the journey, not the destination, that matters. The questions he's asking, the connections he's making, and the conversations he's starting are what will truly shape our understanding of the universe. What do you think? Is Bartlett onto something, or is this just a beautiful thought experiment? Let me know in the comments below.